welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be day 2 of my 5 days of glam. I really hope you guys enjoyed my last video. I was so obsessed with the way all those sparkles and glitter and everything turned out. I took basically a very simple look and upped it up a notch to a little bit more festive and dramatic. So today is definitely not going to be a simple look. I think I'm going to be digging in to some greens and creating a green cut crease for you guys today with maybe a little bit of gold glitter. Who knows? But let's just jump straight into the video. If you guys are new here, make sure you hit that little button down below before you go. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. That's where I am the most active and where these 5 days of glam will be happening. And yeah, that's basically all I have to say to you guys. So let's just jump straight into day 2. Alright guys, so jumping straight into things, I'm going to go into this vibrant bright yellow. This is the color B in his palette. Honestly, obviously it's called B because it's literally the color of a bumblebee. These are my favorite crease colors. Honestly, I love a good yellow in the crease. It just makes the whole look so much more vibrant and dramatic, especially when you're going in with like dark greens or blues or reds. Yellow in the crease just peeking through is so freaking delicious. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just so pretty. So I'm buffing that into the crease back and forth, and once I am done and I got the intensity and the pigmentation that I want, I'm going to go into the color 518. This is a very vibrant melon orange kind of color. The color on the palette, like in this video, doesn't really do it justice as good as it does in person. It is so pretty. It's like the perfect melon tone orange. It is so pretty. So I'm going a little bit below that yellow, still keeping it into the crease and dragging it all the way across. These two colors mixed together are just literally perfection. Like if you were to leave it like this and just carve your crease out and add a little bit of gold glitter, it would be so freaking gorgeous. So I am basically doing the exact same thing that I did with the color B, just going back and forth into the crease, just a little bit lower. I am basically establishing the foundation of this eye look. So once I am done blending both of those colors in together, I'm going to go into this gorgeous, 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 vibrant green. This green is called Daddy. It literally is so freaking gorgeous. So I'm going into a smaller, more precise buffing blending brush, and I'm keeping the main part of the pigment on the outer part of the crease. And then once I have the majority of the product in the outer crease, I will go ahead and blend in the excess all the way in. This is going to be a half moon cut crease, so you do want a little bit of that green inside that inner corner, so a little bit of it can peek through, but you don't want it to be extremely vibrant in the inner corner, which is why I'm keeping the majority of the product on the outer part of the crease. And once I am done blending the outer part of the crease, I will take the excess in like I said. I basically just continue to do this over and over until I get the exact pigmentation that I want. Then once I am done blending and basically placing down that shadow, I will go into a clean blending brush and begin just to really buff out all the edges of the green, just making sure that it really blends in to the orange, into the yellow, very seamless. So as you can tell, as I am doing that, it kind of blends away a lot of the pigmentation, which is okay because as long as you have those seamless lines, I can easily go back in and add a little bit more green, which is what exactly that I did. But now the fact that I had already blended the green into the oranges and into the yellows, once I add in, I don't really need to do that again because it's already really blown out and seamless looking. I hope that makes any kind of sense. But here I am adding in a little bit more green just to really re-intensify the green in this look. This look is really simple. I promise it is just a little bit tedious. You just want to make sure that everything is blended out really nice because it is going in from a green to a yellow, which is two really drastic colors. So you just want to make sure that it blends in seamlessly. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. Okay, so now that we have re-intensified our crease, I'm going to go ahead and begin to drag this downwards on the outer part of our lid because I am going to go in and carve it out, but I do want that green to be on the outer edge or outer V. It's just going to bring the whole half moon kind of cut crease in together. So as you can see, I'm not really swiping. I am just packing it onto my lid and packing motions. I know he spoke about this in his palette kind of tutorial that these shadows work really well when packed on versus blended out. So now I'm going into a clean, smaller blending brush. I'm just going to buff out those edges once again, making sure that everything looks very seamless. Now I'm going to go into a concealer. I think I picked up the Makeup Revolution concealer. You can honestly use any kind of liquid concealer that you want. And I'm beginning to carve out my crease just in a half moon. I'm going to drag this about almost all the way over, basically until we reach that dark green, because I am going to be going in with 2 shimmers on the lid. So what I do is I begin to place the concealer on, I stare up, and then wherever that concealer kind of transfers onto is where the top of your crease that you want to carve out basically goes. Okay, and now I'm going to take a packing brush. I'm going to go into the color So Good, which is a very light colored champagne kind of gold. It is gorgeous, and it honestly doesn't need to be sprayed at all. It is good the way it is. So you can see I begin packing this all over the lid. I bring it about more than halfway in, but not all the way over, because I am going to go over that part that I left out with olive green, kind of foresty green shimmer color. I just feel like it's going to make it kind of ombre out into that green a lot more flawlessly than it would be if I was to take that gold all the way over. So once I am done packing that all over the lid, almost, I'm going to jump into the color Guac. I love the name of that color. That color is perfect for that name. So you can see right here, it's a very light green shimmer color, and also you don't need to spray this. It is beautiful the way it is, and placed next to that other green, that matte green, it's so beautiful together. Literally, I am so obsessed with this eye look. It looks so pretty. So I'm going to go in to the green and the gold over and over until it kind of blends in seamlessly. Then I'm going to go back into that matte green and just kind of buff it on top of that green shimmer, just so it seems very ombre-ish and not so stark, like 3 different colors on the eye. That is a trick into making this eye look very seamless, is by blending all the colors in together, so it looks such a pretty ombre kind of eye look. And then I'm going to drag that green, matte green, all the way across, which this brush right here is the perfect for it, because it's such a small, very precise blending brush. So now I'm going to go into a pencil brush, and I'm going to take those 2 orange and yellow shades and buff that all the way across my lower lash line. As you can see, very kind of sloppy, but that's okay. Then I'm going to take a flat definer brush, and I'm going to take that matte green and kind of just stamp it into the outer part of my eye. And then I'm going to go back into that brush and just kind of blend those 2 colors together. And then I'm going to go back into the green and just kind of re-intensify underneath the lower lash line. Okay, and now that I am done with the lower lash line, I'm going to go into the glitter. I can't believe that I didn't show the glitter, but this is the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy. I honestly love their glitter liners. It's the only glitter liner that I use, and I'm going to use this mixed with the MAC Reflex Gold glitter. As you can tell right here, the glitter liner isn't as intense as I want it, so adding the Reflex Gold, it's a lot more of like a coppery, really like yellowy orange kind of gold, mixed with the Midnight Cowboy, which is more of a champagne gold, brings it out so much. So I'm using the exact same trick that I used in my last day 1 glam video. I am taking this liner and dipping it into the Reflex Gold, and then it's kind of just mixing it together very effortlessly, I guess you can say. And I just go in again and again until I get the intensity that I want in the glitter. It's literally so easy once you pick up on this trick. It is literally the easiest thing in the world, and I love it because you can kind of make it your own. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some NARS mascara. And then I'm going to go back into the Amarezzi highlighter. I have this on my cheeks already, but I'm going to use this for my inner corner. It is such a pretty highlight. It's honestly probably the best highlight that Anastasia has. I am using this for my inner corner highlight as well as my brow bone highlight. And then I'm just going to touch up my cheeks one more time just because I feel like, you know, I just feel like it because it's such a pretty highlight. It literally has no glitter to it at all. It's just such a wet looking highlight. And now moving on to the lips. I'm going into an LA Girl lip liner. I believe it's called Bare. As you can tell, it literally is bare. You can barely see it, but I promise you that it is there, and I love using lip liners like this for all lips, really all lips. And then for our liquid lipstick for today, I'm going to go into Dose of Colors Supernatural. It is the perfect nude. I love it so much, but I wanted it to have a little bit more of plump to it, so I went into the Dose of Colors Over the Top Gloss by Desi and Katie, and I only applied it to the center of the lips, the center of the bottom and the center of the top, to give give me a pouty effect. And that basically completes the look. I'm gonna go ahead and spray myself, and here is day 2 of the 5 days of glam. Alright guys, so that concludes day 2 of my 5 days of glam. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this look right here. I know I say this about almost every look that I create, but this one is so pretty. I'm obsessed with the green, and for me, I could totally wear this out and be okay with it. I feel like if you were to add a pop of color on the lip, then it would be a little bit more dramatic, but because I paired this look with a very nude glossy lip, it makes this totally wearable. So for me, I would totally wear this out and for Christmas. If you wanted to wear this for like an ugly sweater party or a Christmas party, you can totally add a red wing liner to really up the Christmas, if you know what I mean. Or you can even do like a red wing with candy cane lines through it. It would be so pretty. I just love how versatile this look is. So that James Charles palette is so amazing. It's so pigmented. It's literally every color that you want to create any kind of look in that palette. From neutrals to warm to cool tones to color, that is the palette for you. It's literally all of that in one palette, and this is the only palette you truly need if you're just somebody who likes makeup but doesn't really play with it as much, but you want all the colors in your collection. This is totally the palette for you. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I hope you guys enjoyed day 2 of the 5 days of glam. This is definitely a lot more dramatic than my first video, but it is still pretty wearable to me. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys are enjoying these days of glam, and follow me on social media and Instagram, and I will see you guys in my next video.